Ladies and gentlemen, friends and viewers, this is Stormy with the capital Z, and I am finally back with another Warcraft 3 cast. Today's game will be featuring Yumiko as the grey human player spawning at the left hand side of the map against Rudan as the red Nidal player on the right hand side of the map, which is going to be Echo Isles. And I can't really say anything much over what can we expect on this match, as the Nidal player has dropped the antidote over near the green camp in front of the base, signifying that he wants to go for some AOW creeping. Human militia going towards the Nidal player is gonna be chopping a few blows over that moonwell and then dropping a farm just as that militia times out and that militia becomes a peasant again. And so I can't really say they would be seeing anything very special over here. The only thing is I just kind of came back and I saw these three replays. I saw that they are not casted by anyone else, and I thought these might just be the best I could cast, as it is a best out of 3. And the Nidal player is going to go for the Demon Hunter, classic choice, usual choice, while the human player going for the Archmage, a usual choice again. And I can't really say we might be seeing anything very special in this matchup. The Nidal player might want to go for Huntresses as soon as he goes for as soon as he plans to go for the Hunter's Hall, that is. Human player surprisingly dropping the Scout Tower a little to the outer end of the base. I don't know, I wouldn't say dropping a Scout Tower over here is very good, as you can't really make a guard tower until you get a lumber mill, and you can't, and the Arcane Tower can't really do that much damage to the Demon Hunter. It's only good against heroes, and the Demon Hunter, well, the only spell that it commonly uses is the what do you call it, mana burn. Yep. So the Nidal player has begun creeping, has to be careful not to I just hope he didn't. Oh, he didn't. Just for a second the animation kind of showed me that the Ancient War killed that creep, and just to remind you guys, something that you guys might probably be knowing about, that if the Ancient War does kill a unit, that experience does not go to the hero. A building kill does not count for the experience. And human player done creeping at the above gank. Surprisingly enough, the human player did not go for the orange one. He could have potentially gone for that one and had avoided any kind of jacks which he might be prone to, as the Demon Hunter is heading right into him, right near his army, is drawing near his army, might just steal away that Tumo agility. Tumo agility will be very useful for him from whatever he is doing. And very nice save there by the red Nidal player Rudan. His Wisp almost died over there, but he used it to make the Ancient of Wonders, I believe, yes, and saved it. So I believe it seems to me like the Nidal player picked up the Shadow Troll from the Merc camp. I do believe it was this one. I don't think he went all the way over there to get it, but that will be very useful for the Nidal player, and will also be delaying well, not delaying, but will be like stealing away the human players. We can call it a bonus, a somewhat of a bonus, because at the start of the game the Shadow Priest is a very kind of a, some bonus type unit, as it has heal, it has abolish magic, and it can be useful very much. The Nidal player also can use the abolish magic over the elementals and dispel them away. And whoa, we got something unusual over here. Nidal player getting Immolution, and actually it's kind of working against him, because his blade master is, it's the Demon Hunter, sorry, this Demon Hunter is down to very low hit points and forced to pop out the TP, that is, and actually got the Archmage to some low hit points. Didn't manage to kill. I don't think he managed to kill many units, or I don't really think he actually killed anything more than one footman there. And as he had TP'd back to the base, healed himself, will be heading towards the enemy again. I don't see any shop over here. He should be getting a shop somewhere. Has a moonwell near the tavern, and there comes the shop, I believe. Yes, it is the shop being dropped at the tavern, which will be kind of very useful in my opinion, at least, because you can actually go there back and forth between the shop and the human expansion and Bane, and like get all the useful items that you want. And the distance between the shop and the goblin merchant isn't very so far away, so you can get both of the items, Like if you want to go for perhaps a scroll of healing, then you want a clarity potion as well for your hero. You could get both of them, and that's just what the Nidal player will be having a little advantage over here for. Human player trying to set up his expansion, has the arcane wall and the tower ready, tower almost ready over there. The archers will not be able to deny it, and oh, here comes a few militias from the back door, and the Nidal decided to go for the Naga Sea Witch as a second hero. Not so very bad at choice, but a panda would have done a lot better in my opinion at least. But let's see how he fares over here. At a panda, I believe he went for the Naga Sea Witch because he wants to distance himself from any kind of mana burning, which is the feedback given by the arcane towers. Arcane towers don't really do that much of damage, but against heroes and against any unit that has mana, it does it does do some significant amount of damage to the enemy player, as it does steal the mana as well. And so Nidal oh my demon hunter doing the Nidal player playing a little reckless over here. He might fall into a potential surround as the hero, as he's trying to chase away the Archmage. Tatmik did manage to get out of there, and the archer's dying over here. One more might die, but I don't think the human player has any dust appearance to reveal it at this point. But the daytime, it is almost daytime, when that cock sounds, that is when the dawn appears. And what the hell? So we also have an antidote wind right behind the base, right beside the base, that is, of the human expansion. Now the Nidal player trying to take out the arcane vault, and well, the human player just has a little too many units at this point, and the Nidal player, I don't see why he wouldn't really want to go for Huntresses at this point. Huntresses would do very well over here, and they could have even taken out many of these footmen and could have denied the expansion very easily compared to whatever we have seen thus far. While the human player is kind of successful in chasing away the Nidal player, does not want to give up. He's focusing over the hero getting a lower hit points. Archmage in a very precarious position, as the Nidal player now going after the units. They do have defend, they can pull it out, but the thing is they get slowed over there, and it's kind of not so useful because at this point the Nidal player just has too many archers. You can see this defended the footman that is using defend die being like 3 or 4 shotted by all of the archers, and more talons coming here. Talons are making it even harder for the human player to survive, and quite surprisingly the Nidal pressure worked. The human player has lost almost everything, and okay, the human player didn't really manage to set up a town hall over here, which something I kind of overlooked as I was over there. And now the Nidal player taking out the arcane vault, going after the footman, and there was a GG. Good game, well played by both players. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for game 2, and that is pretty much about it. Z out. Bye bye.